I'm gonna start a business called Little Dough. I don't have anywhere proper to do it at the moment. I'm working on it. It's a custom pet necklace. This is pretty cool. This is an Edgar Allan Poe themed necklace. I'm about to do some Little Dough work. I'm really behind with it, to be honest. I have this dream and I can visualize it. I've actually had some people asking me about merch recently. I don't have any plans to bring out merch like that kind of thing, but I think the direction I want to take Little Dough in and the kinds of products I've been working on at the minute, I think that will give you what you want. Hey again. Oh crap, I just realised I'm wearing a top that I shouldn't be wearing. I've done this a couple of times already. This is round 2 with this particular stock. The first order, the quality was just really off. I always feel like a pain, like complaining, but if I'm gonna be selling it to people, I'm gonna be a pain. But I kind of don't want to look at it, I'm so scared. Okay. They look a lot better, a lot. If I'm being really picky, there's one thing in particular that I wish looked a little bit different, but they look good. I would be happy buying them, so. Hey everyone, I'm really nervous. I started a small online business in 2013 called Little Dough. I dabbled in different things, but I mostly made jewellery, plugs, earrings, things like that. There's a little ginger nut beneath me. He's been chasing his tail all morning. There's so much I could say about what I learned and about the things I struggled with over the years running that store, but I don't want to do that in this video. I just want to get into showing you the things and talk you through the thought behind them, and then in another video I will maybe talk a bit more in depth about stuff I struggled with in the past and how that's influenced me going forwards. The store will be reopening Friday. I'm thinking 5 Greenwich Mean Time, but I'll put all that information down below. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a t-shirt design. This design, I've had it in my head for a long time, and I initially tried doing it myself, and I've been practicing my artwork a lot, and I have come a long way in terms of my own art, but I just knew that this wasn't something I could do justice. Like, I couldn't make it the way I saw it in my head. I've worked with Weronika. I really hope I'm saying your name right. She's fantastic. If you're a vegan, you've been around like vegan stores and bought some vegan t-shirts and things in the past, the odds are you've seen her designs. She's an incredible artist, and it was a really, really nice experience working with her. I'd love to work with her more in future on other things. I have worked with her on other things that I'm not going to be showing you yet. But I also would love to work with other artists. I have some of my own artwork involved in things, but I also do want to work with artists and support artists I like. And I'm going to link you to her own work down below in the description, because I often wear t-shirts of hers from her own store, so definitely go check that out and support her because she's fantastic. I'm calling this the My Dear design. So this is Little Dough's very first t-shirt. Oh, it's so lovely. I can't even explain to you how happy it makes me to see something that was in my brain brought to life so beautifully. Weronika, you talented... I was gonna swear. The scroll at the bottom says, "You are beautiful, my dear." Dear spelt dear. You get it. There's a little fawn and a ratty looking at each other, having a little sniff. Lots of beautiful foliage. So the thought behind this, I had like a series of children's books in my head based around animals and different aspects of morality and life and like things like that. And I had this idea of a fawn and a rat. They're both not too happy with what they are. They don't think they're strong enough or big enough or not good enough, and the rat sees the fawn and it's the first time he's ever seen a fawn. The fawn sees the rat, it's the first time he's ever seen a rat, and they both think each other is amazing. In other versions of that in my head, the rat thinks the fawn is a big rat and the fawn thinks the rat is a little fawn. I don't know. I don't think that story maybe will ever go anywhere, but it was kind of supposed to be about seeing beauty from another perspective and finding good stuff. I don't know. Anyway, it resulted in this beauty, so that's something. I also have it in black. Now this is slightly different, and I won't be restocking these in exactly the same way. The font is different because I completely jumped the gun, got some of these printed up, and then decided I wanted to change the font. There's an inside neck print which the white ones don't have, and I probably wouldn't do that again. These are a slightly thicker material and these are ladies fit, whereas the white ones are unisex and they're a bit thinner. The white ones are printed on earth positive carbon neutral t-shirts. These ones are not. So also I would change the type of t-shirt I'm printing on. I just did way more research after jumping the gun and getting these printed. You know what it was? I relied too much on the manufacturer's own website. I went to that t-shirt manufacturer's website and of course they were like, we're the best thing ever. But I carried on looking them up elsewhere and actually they weren't. There were better options. I don't have massive amounts of stock, but I have what I could manage as a small business. These orders are not going to be fulfilled via a website printing them to order. I'm doing it myself, packaging them myself. That's something I could potentially look into in future, but right now I just wanted to be involved in every aspect. I wanted to be able to package it out myself, and if another company were fulfilling the orders, I wouldn't be able to do that sort of personal touch. I have those t-shirts in a size small to extra, extra large. Like I said, I don't have like the most stock in the world, but I've tried to get like a decent amount of each. Over on the FAQ section of the website, I've embedded a little video of me trying on the t-shirts. The only one I couldn't try on was the smalls, they just won't fit me. I'm a size 14 to 16 and I can wear a medium up to an extra, extra large depending on what I want it to look like. So I thought that might help you sort of get an idea of what how it might fit on you, based off my body, and I've listed all my measurements and my height and everything. Personally, I think these look their best when you slightly size up maybe and tuck it into some jeans, some blue jeans looks really good, and then pulling it out a little bit. That's my favourite way to wear these. I think they look really cool and like slightly retro but modern. That's just my favourite way to wear them. Obviously you can wear it how you want. I also love oversizing and wearing them as nighties. So this is the second thing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to show you right now. I'm not showing you any of the jewellery today. There will be some jewellery in the store when it relaunches, not loads of it, but there will be more coming. There might be lots of one-off things. I'll list them, post about them on the Instagram page. Some things I will make in bulk so I can sell more than one pair. But that and all the reason behind that and everything is something I'll talk about more in the vlog that I film. But there will be jewellery. Maybe I will insert like some little clips of some of it or some photos or something. I'll insert some photos right now. Yeah, okay, so here's proof there is some jewellery. And more's coming. So this, the observant mug lovers of you might have already guessed, is a mug box. There's a mug in here. If you follow the the Little Dough Instagram account, you'll have already seen a picture of this. This is my own artwork. I actually painted some of this in a video that you might have watched called Paint Plants With Me or something like that. Other parts of it I painted another time and then I sort of joined them all together on my computer. So this is a little mug. I've been testing them out for like a year and like I would tweak tiny things about the design, print another test mug, and I was getting quite frustrated with the printer because every time I would order them the print looked different, and the first time I put in for a large order of these the print quality was really bad, but the company was very helpful. They replaced them all and this is the final result and I'm really happy with them. I think they look so cute. So we have some plants, some cacti and 2 rats. 1 rat eating some biscuits, 1 rat checking out some flowers. We have a little camera and a little Polaroid picture and a candle, and you can put liquid in this and then shovel it into your mouth. It's great. This next thing might be my favourite thing and it makes me a bit emotional just to think about it. And this is my first enamel pin. I say first because I have so many ideas. I would love to create a bucket load of pins. Not that you're going to be able to see it very well when I hold it up right now, but here is our enamel pin, designed again in collaboration with the amazing Weronika. I had the idea in there, I just could not bring it to life as beautifully as she did. I'm so grateful that I got to work with her. She's so fantastic. This is a little rat pin and it is inspired by and dedicated to my boys, who I miss every day and who made me a better person, and I'm not gonna cry. My rats, who people always ask me about still. I think there's a lot of people that still don't know that, but they did all pass away quite a long time ago now. And obviously we have a ratty in the t-shirt design and very much inspired by them. The first bit of inspiration from this came years ago from a really specific clip I filmed of Louis. I think I was filming Darwin or something, and I just panned my camera over past Louis and he's just sat there with the most, like, the only word I could think of to describe the expression on his face and how it made me feel was heartbreaker. That was the moment this idea started to come to life. So it's kind of also inspired by like tattoo, like traditional tattoo designs. You see things in hearts with scrolls and whatnot. So it's a little red love heart with a ratty in the middle. He's Darwin's colouring, like a grey or blue coat, a little scroll saying heartbreaker, and then some little leaves and his little whiskers. It has a black outline. Again, this was kind of inspired by like traditional tattoos, but in the light it shines silver. I designed and printed and hand cut all these little cards and I think they look really cute. I'm just over the moon with this. This is, I don't know if this sounds daft, but this is like one of the biggest achievements of my life. Just organising and doing all of this and having the idea for all of this. I've never felt so proud of myself in terms of like a project. And this little thing is just the cherry on top of the cake for me. It's my favourite. There are different types of enamel pins you can get. This is hard enamel. Soft enamel, you'd be able to kind of feel the design, there would be ridges, but hard enamel is kind of a smooth, polished, flat surface, which is a little bit more expensive to have manufactured, so it might be like a tiny bit more expensive to buy. I just really prefer that look. They're my favourite type of pins. They're reasonably hardy, but do take care of them if you have to take it off for whatever reason. Don't just chuck it in your bag next to something that might scratch it. Try and put it away somewhere soft and safe. Next we have a little badge, not an enamel pin, a traditional badge. This is a little design that I painted and it says plant parent. Back when I was doing physical Patreon rewards every month, one month the reward was these, but instead the writing said danger pickle. Better name for a cactus if you ask me. These ones say plant parent. If you really want some danger pickle ones, maybe I'll make that happen at some point. Then last but not least, this is the same as the t-shirt design, but I just wanted to let you know that you can buy a print of it. I love this so much. I think it looks really sexy on my wall, especially in this frame. This frame is from Ikea. I think it's about £6. I love the look of like mounted frames. It is a poster print, so you could just use it as a poster, but I wanted to frame it. Okay, so that is everything I'm going to show you. I'm so nervous that people are going to be like, rubbish. I keep thinking like I'm going to underwhelm everyone and everyone's going to, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm worrying about. It's silly because I know that I am really proud of all this and I'm so happy with it, and these are all things that I love and I am itching to be able to use and wear and I've been having to hide it. There have been many times where I've been wearing and using this stuff and vlogging and forgot, and I wanted it to be a surprise, so I couldn't use that vlog footage. I don't know what else to say really. I hope you think everything is reasonably priced. I didn't want to overcharge, but I don't want to undercharge. I'm always more drawn to undercharge because I have a bit of like imposter syndrome. That was stressing me out, so I hope that it's fair and reasonable, and I just hope I do a good job. Thank you for watching. I hope that this was interesting and you like this stuff, even if you don't want to buy anything. I hope maybe it was interesting, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye! The biggest thank you in the whole wide world to my patrons. Your support directly enabled me to do all this, to make my dream happen, so I can't thank you enough. I'm going to be posting a discount code over on Patreon for all patrons, and then I'm going to message directly $30 patrons with a slightly bigger discount code, just as a small thank you for your support. A discount code really doesn't cut it, but I wanted to do something to say thank you. Thank you to my $30 patrons, Elizabeth, Emma, Jessica, Maria, Leanne and Shania. And I wanted to give a quick thank you, even though they aren't $30 patrons anymore. I wanted to give a quick thank you to Lauren Kaya, Lene and Lynette as well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.